Here we have a 2012 Chevy Camaro 2SS 45th Anniversary Edition. Has a 6.2 liter V8 engine making 426 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque. Has a 6-speed manual transmission that sends all the power to the rear wheels and only has 26,000 kilometers on the odometer. For the interior, we have your power mirrors, windows, and locks found above the driver's door handle. Trunk release off to the side there. And you can see on the speaker, we do have the Boss 6 acoustic sound system equipped in the vehicle. We do have a nice black-on-black combination for the interior with leather bucket seats up front. You can see on the back, or on the front of the seats, I should say, you do have the 45th Anniversary Edition emblems there. And a really nice attention to detail. They do have the red, white, and blue stitching all throughout the front seats, which is an awesome touch. The Camaro is traditional turnkey ignition system found on the column. Nice V8 rumble when you start her up. And you can see we do have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see we do have 26,091 kilometers on the odometer. You can configure the screen using the stock on the side here, so menu goes through various different menus, go figure. And then we also have directional arrows to scroll through the various different options. Down here, we do have your automatic headlight control as well as your ambient light illumination control. On the steering wheel, we have cruise control on one side with Bluetooth and audio found on the other. For the stereo, you get AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB auxiliary input, Bluetooth connectivity, as well as a CD player. Below that, you can see we do have the analog controls for the stereo, CD player right in the middle. For your climate control, they are just these dials here for fan speed as well as temperature. In the middle of them, you'll find various different options for that, with your heated seat controls for both the front seats in the very center. Off to the side, you'll find just behind the key, we do have your heads-up display controls. So using these, you can control the screen that's projected onto your windshield. So you zoom in and darken it a little bit there. So using these, we can adjust it higher or lower as your preference, or you can actually change what information you want displayed on the screen there. So really configurable, really nice touch. At the bottom of the stack, we do have your performance gauges. So we have your oil pressure, oil temperature, your voltmeter, as well as your transmission temperature right there. Off to the side, we do, or not off to the side, sorry, right in the middle here, we do have your traction control. It is a 6-speed manual. It does have an aftermarket Hurst short shifter, so it's a very short throw through all 6 gears, as you can see. When the vehicle is in reverse, so up and to the right there, you do have your backup camera that is displayed on the rear view mirror there, and you actually have some guidance lines, and you do have the rear parking sensors to let you know if you're about to hit something, of course. In addition to the pattern there, we do have one in the bottom as well. 2 couplers in the middle, nice big armrest as well. Oops, sorry about that. And then we do have USB, auxiliary, and 12-volt inputs found in here with a bunch of storage. Up top, we do have your OnStar controls on your auto-dimming rearview mirror. We have your sunroof control, your 3 garage door car opener. I could phrase that way better. And then we also have your your interior dome light controls here. And then you have a nice LED light in there, very bright. And then you also have your sunroof up top for the front passengers. The 45th Anniversary Camaro does have 20-inch factory Chevy alloy wheels wrapped in Pirelli tires. Behind, you can see we do have Brembo brakes equipped on the vehicle as well. With the Camaro, you do have a staggered wheel setup, so you have 245 width in the front and 275 in the rear. Up front, we do have LED headlights. You do have the 45th Anniversary Edition vinyl wrap stripes on the hood. Different front grille in the middle, and then you have LED headlights and running lights in the front. And you also have an aftermarket cold air intake equipped on the vehicle as well. On the front fender, you'll find we do have the badging for Camaro 45th Anniversary Edition. You do have tinted rear windows, front and rear. Sunroof up top, of course. Giant 4-wheel disc brakes with the same Brembo brake calipers in the back to match. Then you can see we do have the striping on the trunk to create consistency for the badge accenting there. Then we have LED tail lights. You have those little black plastic circles. Those are your rear parking sensors that I mentioned before. Then we have your dual exhausts on either side with the Chevy badge in the middle and the SS badge right below the spoiler. And then to get in the back, you just press the trunk release button, pops open. And you do get a nice big trunk in here, very wide from side to side with lots of carpeting all throughout. You are able to fold down the rear seats if you need some additional storage space in there as well. And then when you're done, just grab the trunk, it goes back into place. And then a nice thing with these Camaros is you do have a double latch situation for the doors. So you can see we have the traditional latch that you're used to, and then we have another one lower down that lines up perfectly with that. So it creates a nice solid feeling when the door latches and makes it nice and sturdy. And then again in the back, there's a handle on the back here, folds that forward. You do have a storage pocket on the back of the passenger seat. We have a nice leather seat in the back to match the front. We also have child seat anchors. See if I can zoom in a little bit there. So you have one on either side. There is 2 seats in the back and 2 seats in the front, so there is a seating capacity of 4 people. The strap in the middle is to fold down the rear seats. And then you will find at the bottom, we do have these little plastic circles and openings there. That is for your child seat anchors for the lower portion. And then when you're done, it just locks back into place. And that was the 2012 Chevy Camaro 2SS 45th Anniversary Edition. If you're interested in this manual transmission rear-wheel drive sports car with 426 horsepower, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.